against those stinky old Rangers. Y'all boys got blown out like a flat tire. How'd that feel, Mr. Rangers guy? How'd it make you feel?
I definitely say this for future reference for yourself and when you're around other people. You shouldn't, when people are down, you shouldn't talk down on people. That's horrible.
No. Y'all weren't there. You know what? Hold on. We're going to continue with this first thing. Y'all weren't there when the Rangers were preparing to go to the World Series and they was up against the Astros. And we was in a bar together. And me and this man, I'm cheering. I'm like, woo, let's go team. He's just sitting there. I was like, why is he sitting there? You know, that's kind of weird. As soon as the Rangers started winning, he's like, yeah. I was like, you're a Rangers fan? He's like, yes, I am. He had evil laugh and everything.
You got proof?
Man, I don't need proof. You want me to get some witnesses? I'll get some witnesses.
Just my opinion. So when things like that happen in people's life and it's a negative thing,
this guy
please
stinks.
Just be nice to people, okay? You never know what people are going through. Even when I see other teams cheat, I don't never call your team out. I just say, okay.
Here we go with this again. Every team says this. It was back in the day. We are in 2026. Ain't nothing going on here.
I forgot what team was playing, and I guess the guy put what is it called? Like some type of oil behind his ear or something, and they checked him. I guess it made the ball. He's a pitcher. I guess it make it greasy or something. I don't know. Yeah, but
makes it stickier. But yeah,
really,
better grip. You're weird, but yeah, no. Moving on because you over here just trying to. You just over here trying to dig at old news. All right, so Astros beat the Rangers 5-1. And calm down there, man. Calm down. In the first half, Astros on the board with a 3-piece. Rangers not on the board. In the second half, Rangers on the board with a 1-piece. Third inning, Astros on the board with a 2-piece. Rangers still not on the board. Fourth inning, nobody on the board. Fifth inning, nobody on the board. Sixth inning, nobody on the board. Seventh inning, nobody on board. Eighth, nobody on board. Ninth, nobody on the board. Ending the game 5-1.
Look, man, life happens, bro. And I think that in life, like this is for you too. When you lose, you win because you take that to the next game. It's a life lesson. You like to talk down on people when your team wins. Hell, it's okay. Congratulations.
You know what?
Look, everybody. See, I'm a good sportsman.
No, you're not.
You guys did
phony.
good.
You're a phony.
I said go. Go
See,
other
look
team.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. See, he's a phony. He's a sellout. Lord. Man, nah, man. Let's see here. We got the Sparks versus the Mist. 92-87. Now, these women right here are, move around, man. I'm doing my business. Sorry about that, everybody. But like I was saying, these are right here are over here fighting for their lives. They putting up points. They want to move on to the next promised land. Man, like I said, in the first quarter, the Sparks put up 21 to the Mist 25. Second quarter, Sparks put up another 21 piece to the Mist 12. Third quarter, Sparks put up 27 to the Mist 24. In the fourth quarter, Sparks put up 23 to 26. And in the game, 92-87. Now, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like I said, me personally, I ain't no Sparks fan. Like I said, I'm getting myself geared up for when our basketball team starts. Like I said, I'm starting to swing myself into there.
Okay.
Like I said, but congratulate, kudos to both teams. Y'all gave it 110%. Like I said, it wasn't that much of a lead on this scoreboard. So overall, I liked it. I liked what I saw from just some of the clips that I looked at, and I like the numbers. Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking you, Sports with Hill, who was the leading scorer?
Willer. I got it right here. You're over here playing games.
Okay.
Look, right there.
Nice.
Look, boom. You're over there talking cash money. I got it.
I was asking.
I knew you was going to try to say something slick.
I also want to speak on Victor from the Sparrows. So his 2000 and I think it was rookie card sold for like $5.1 million.
Good goodness. Goodness.
This is my opinion. Is he that valuable that the card should be selling like that this early?
Is he in, man? That bad boy over there.
Bro, I said
in the work.
$5.1 million.
He putting in the work.
No, bro, that doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? It don't make no sense.
Now, when Kobe Bryant and Michael Jordan cars sell, of course. But this is his, to me, he's still considered a rookie. But $5.1 million is wild. I do want to shout out to, her name is Laura, yeah. From McKin, folks.
Well, the Bears have put cold water on the idea for Chicago to keep them in Chicago. Basically, they stated that, the Bears had tried several attempts and several options of, getting other land within Chicago to, build their new stadium, but it's just not going to work out. They put cold water on the mayor's idea. They're thinking Galena Heights or Gary, Indiana for their new stadium.
Where's the first one at? Galena
Heights. That's in Illinois.
Where's she at?
That's like a suburb on the outskirts of Chicago.
So how do you feel, man?
Man, like I said, man, and the thing is, what's making me upset about it, bro, and I'll be honest with you, the mayor only tried to do this because his hand got forced. Like now, they tried. Like this was like, before it got to this point, they were talking about this years in advance. And the mayor was always like, oh yeah, we'll figure it out. Da, 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 da. And now that is push come to shove, and they have found two suitable locations. Now he's like, oh, I got this and I got this and I got that. And it's like, man, I'm not. And the Bears ain't going for it.
So, okay. So the first one you said is on the outskirts. So what's the difference between the one now and the first one?
So the one now is actually in the city of Chicago. They're playing at Soldier Field.
Okay.
The Galena Heights one is a suburbs, and then the Gary one is a whole nother state.
But yeah, Gary already have. I mean, they got the Colts. So I was you.
Amen.
The second one, no. I mean, so they're trying to pretty much get it out the city.
Yeah. That's where they're at with it now. Now they would just want to be out of the city.
So who fault it is? You said the mayor? You think it's the mayor fault?
Yeah, I'm putting it on the mayor. Because he dragged his feet.
Has it been the same mayor that from the beginning with this situation?
So it's changed a couple hands, but he's been the main one kind of managing it.
I don't know, man. It would be a lot of hurt fans. I would definitely say keep Chicago Bears in Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like them.
Generations. All right, bro. Come on. Calm down. And no, don't do that.
I never seen an orange bear before.
Hey.
I don't know, man. I don't like when teams. I don't like that.
That's what I'm saying. And you got like generations. You think about it like this: you got generational generations that have been in that stadium, that have gone to games. Now it's all of a sudden. Like I get where they're coming from because it's a business, but a lot of people aren't going for it. A lot of people don't like what they're hearing, and I don't blame them.
But the moving the team is up to the owners.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, don't look. Don't do that to your team. Don't do that. Don't do that. My brother.
What you got, Kimbo?
You ever played The Sims?
Yeah.
So The Sims got some competition now. Real competition.